Hello friends, in the previous video we have shown about the external structure of a human heart. Now let's start with the internal structure of human heart. As we have shown, the heart it is made up of a four chamber, the right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle and left ventricle. The atria are thin-walled receiving chamber of the heart. They are separated from each other by interauricular septum. Interauricular septum has an oval depression called fossa ovalis. It is a remnant of the embryonic aperture called foramen ovalis. Superior vena cava and inferior vena cava along with the coronary sinus open into the right atrium. The opening of postcaval is guarded by Eustachian wall while the Thebesian wall. Four pulmonary veins open into the left atrium. These openings are without walls. Both the atria open into the ventricles of their respective side by atrioventricular aperture. These openings are guarded by a capsid wall. Tricuspid wall is present in the right atrium and right ventricle, and bicuspid wall is present, that is known as a mitral wall in between left atrium and left ventricle. All these walls prevent the backflow of blood. The lower chambers are the ventricles. They are inferior, thick-walled pumping chambers of the heart. The right and left ventricle are separated by interventricular septum. Wall of the left ventricle is more muscular, thick, 3 times more thick than other remaining chamber because it has to pass the blood very forcefully to the aorta or indirectly to the all body parts. Inner surface of the ventricle shows several ridges called columni, corni or trabeculae carni, which divide the lumen of ventricle into small pockets or fissures. The lumen of ventricles also shows inelastic fibers called chordae tendineae. These attach bicuspid wall and tricuspid wall to the ventricular wall and regulate their opening and closing. The right ventricle opens into the pulmonary aorta and the left ventricle opens into the aorta. These are provided by semilunar walls to prevent the backward flow into the ventricles. Now, the pumping action of a heart. The heart acts as a main pumping organ of the circulatory system. The pumping action is brought about by a rhythmic contraction and relaxation of the cardiac muscles or heart muscles. The contraction of heart muscles is a systole and relaxation of heart muscle is a diastole. A single systole followed by a diastole makes the one heartbeat, and about the 72 times per minute is the normal. It is called heart rate. During each heartbeat, the ventricle pump about 70 ml blood is called stroke volume. It means the heart pump about 72 times, means the heart rate. 70 ml is the stroke volume. They will find near about 5040 ml, means the 5 liter of blood per minute, and it is called the cardiac output. Now the conducting tissues of a heart. A specialized cardiac musculature called nodal tissue is distributed in the heart. A part of this nodal tissue is present in the upper right corner of the right atrium. It is called SA node or sinoatrial node. It lies at the base of the opening of superior vena cava. Another mass of nodal tissue The modified muscular fiber, also called autorhythmic fibers, control the breathing rate of heart. Conducting tissue consists of SA node, AV node, bundle of His and Purkinje fibers. This diagram shows the conducting system of a heart. As shown the location of SA node here, then AV node, the bundle of His and the Purkinje fiber. The SA node is present in the right atrium. It acts as a pacemaker of a heart because it has a power of generating a new wave of a contraction and making the pace of contraction. The SA node passes the contraction to the left ventricle and also to the AV node. Here the location of AV node and it passes to the also left ventricle. The AV node is present at the right atrial wall near the base of the interatrial septum. It acts as a pace setter of the heart. The bundle of His branches start from AV node. Here it starts the branches of a bundle of His and pass through interventricular septum, and it has to pass through that interventricular septum. The bundle of His forms two branches, the right and the left. Through interventricular septum, these branches they are get divided, and these left and right branches they are get further divided, and these are called as a Purkinje fibers. The bundle of His and Purkinje fibers spread the impulses in ventricles. As a result, both the ventricles contract simultaneously. This shows the conducting system of a heart, means the passing of a signal from SA node to AV node, from AV node to bundle of His, and from bundle of His to the Purkinje fibers. In this way, the conducting system of a heart takes place.